Hey everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. My name is Joke PD. Welcome to the channel. This is where I check out K-pop music videos and I give you my honest thoughts and reactions on them as both a video producer, a lifelong K-pop fan, and as a Korean American, and especially this time as a 17 fan because we're checking out Psycho by JUN. So that's JUN of 17 making his solo debut with this music video. I'm already excited because the title and the opening shot of this music video already sets up pretty high expectations for me. And especially with a title like Psycho, I'm hoping we're going to get something a little conceptual. JUN has always given off a certain aura and energy about him, and just seeing that the title is Psycho is just like, oh man, I know it's going to be good. This sounds like JUN. Now, we just need to check out the actual song itself. Before we do that, though, if you guys enjoy our content and if you want to support the channel, please consider visiting our Patreon. My Patreon is my exclusive fan site where I do bonus reactions outside of just title track music videos, whether it's B-side music videos, live stage performances, album listening parties, idol variety reactions, K-drama, or even anime reactions. We've got it all. So consider checking out our Patreon, specifically regarding 17. We're checking out 17's in the Soup Season 2. In fact, we're wrapping up Season 2 this month. So if you want to check that out, it's a great time. We also have our listening party for 17's FML album, and we are regularly checking out Going 17 as well, and there's a whole backlog you could check out. So if any of that sounds of interest to you, consider visiting our Patreon and supporting the channel. Of course, you don't even have to support us monetarily. If you don't want to or you simply can't, you can just like the video down below, subscribe down below. Those are free, easy ways to both help out the channel, and it's free. So I appreciate your guys' support. Thank you for watching this video. Let's get into it. This is Psycho by JUN, and this is your form of therapy. Yes. This is already right up my alley. Oh. Oh, I thought that was a bass at first, but it might be keys. Whoa. 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 I love like the whispering thing in the background. It almost sounds like he's scratching. Oh, it's like all throughout the verse. You have to really turn up your volume. Wow, this is a huge scale video. Oh shit, okay. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, I have my headphones at max now. Oh my god. Oh, love that little slow motion right there. Wow. Wow, oh my god. Okay. So JUN Psycho. At first, watching that video, or I would say watching that video, but also listening to this song, I didn't know what to make of this song at first. I didn't know whether I liked it or not, or what even JUN was necessarily trying to go for. But as the song and video both progress, and it becomes a lot more clear, especially that really awesome, energetic instrumental break towards the end. It by then, like it's slow at first, and it's a slow burn, but by then, when it fully goes out, it really made me go, man, I really, really like this song. I really, really dig this song. It is still surprising, but it is like kind of exactly what I was expecting / hoping for JUN, just because of the type of dancer that he is and the type of person that he is. I always figured he would give us a pretty unique or interesting song / music video for his solo, and this was one of the ones that I was more excited about because JUN himself is kind of a very mysterious person, and he has an edge to his personality. And with Psycho, lyrically, I think this song, it's hard to describe. He's basically saying to the person listening to the song or to anyone, don't think you're special. You're a freak just like me. We're all freaks. That's kind of what he's going for. And so tonally, the video has like almost a maniacal nature to it. He's got a bit of like a devilish but fun, naughty vibe going out throughout the music video. Those really fast zoom, punch-in zooms, those really add to the personality of the video. This is a video, and it's more important because it's a solo, but this is a video where out the gate, as the song was, the intro was still building, they immediately set a tone for the video. They immediately established, hey, this is going to be a little bit cheeky. And while they don't fully commit to the concept the entire video, I think the lyrics of the song and the song itself and JUN's performance really kind of carries that over. And I would say they don't overuse it then. So it makes the video that much more interesting. So let's rewatch it again, and let me talk about the parts that I'm talking about. So, this intro alone, I already knew that this is exactly what I wanted to see from JUN. Just at least this outfit with like this pure white outfit. It looks like, I guess it's modeled after a straitjacket. Often what patients at especially like really, really, really difficult patients at a mental ward would wear, like a straitjacket, but more stylized, and it's made out of knit. But this zoom in right here, and then he starts singing. I love the little sound effect too, that little ting. I'm not quite sure how much of that intro is in the actual audio for the song, but then the bass picks up. Or no, again, I keep thinking it's a bass, but I think it's a key. I think they're piano keys. But yeah, that's introduced in the moment he starts singing. Starts up top, jumps down. God, even this shot right here. That was, oh my God, just first of all, just that is so beautiful. This shot where he's looking away, and then as he laughs, he looks at you as it's zooming out. There's a lot going on here with actually very little setup. If you think about it, this is an LED screen backdrop. They're controlling what they're projecting. Walking on like a treadmill. This is that same LED backdrop with a different backdrop, and then they cut to him once again against that LED backdrop, walking forward and then cutting away. And it looks like they shot this music video primarily all in this factory setting. They built this, essentially a giant stage here. And even that LED screen backdrop set, they didn't pour a ton of money into this music video as often as you would typically for solo videos. In general, like solo industry push videos. The 17 solo videos, I don't know what they quite fall under, but they've done an amazing job at balancing. Not like I can tell, like, I don't think this is like a big industry solo debut push that they're making, but I can tell with the budget that it's just also, it's part of just 17 has been releasing all this various different solo stuff, or maybe because it's Chinese, it's a little different. It's not I don't know. Please let me know in the comments if June Psycho is considered like an industry debut, or if it's just a solo project song. There is a difference. The biggest difference, I think, the best understanding is to take a look at someone like RM. RM most recently put out his Indigo album. Well, I guess not most recently, at the tail end of last year. That album's still present in my mind, but previously he had released a ton of solo work before. In fact, mixtapes, solo albums, but those were all personal releases, and they were not considered what is called an industry push, like an artist push, with all that big money. And his Indigo album was considered his real, like his industry debut. And so I'm just curious as to where June's fall. But what I love about this video is just the massive scale and the look of the video, but really they're working with very little here. They built this stage, and yeah, you've got a lighting rig and a setup, but often a lot of K-pop videos look grand and they have this epic feeling because they're constantly cutting between different members, because they're constantly cutting between different sets, locations, changing it up constantly. There is this red scene here, which might have been like on a different set, or they could have brought this here and built it here, or they shot it somewhere else. I can't find it. I can't find it again. It's like when he's in this. I don't know. It's like right here. Yeah, they could have easily set this setup. This thing. They could have set this up at this warehouse that they're shooting in, or they could have just gotten a separate studio as well. But there's very little on paper. There's very little, but look at all the Jesus Christ. Look at all the different shots and changes. Even to say like, wow, I've never seen this before in a K-pop video, music video. That's pretty rare. That's pretty hard to say, I would say. And a lot of stuff is just rehashes or improvements of what's been done before. But the way they're constantly moving between this up and down, where June starts up on this rig, where June starts on this rig and he jumps down below. I don't know exactly what that is signifying. Maybe it's like he talks about desire and sin a lot. Maybe visually or symbolically, it might be relating to like, I don't know. Like he's in hell, he's jumping down to hell. There's a lot of words written on here. Let me see. It just says silence repeatedly. And the same thing happens here. He starts up top on this lighting rig. Not here. Yeah, it starts right here, and then he transfers down, I think, during the chorus. Jesus. So I want you guys to make note real quick of how good this scene was. Wow, most replayed. Okay. I bet. Oh my God, those abs. I want you guys to take note of how awesome this scene looked. There were no location changes or scene changes, yeah? Drone shots, long extreme wide shots, slightly tilted, cut to a close-up. They just got a lot of coverage of him. Sometimes bad music videos are just the result of, we don't have enough footage. But they got literally all the footage coverage they could have. Even shooting on these longer lenses, like this shot of June right here, this shot of June right here, like giving like the more glamorous cinematic look. And then for the wider up close dance shots, because also the stage is smaller, I like that they didn't push Jun back to the stage and then they were on the stage filming him. They just made use of the drone. Like for all the wide full dance shots, they're just using a drone to get it. Wow, and then the slide hold and then the bring down. Oh man. I love like this whispering scratching thing he's doing there. Like that is, oh my God, it's so satisfying. I like that they also kept the color scheme really simple. It almost feels like Jun is freeing you, maybe of your inhibitions, maybe of your idea of reality. You know, as he says, don't think it's surprising both you and I exist as freaks. He says, don't fool yourself. Maybe I feel like he's represented as like this almost agent of chaos, but also this person who is freeing you, because the video largely, if you look at the color scheme, it's a lot of silvers, chromatic, gray, dark colors. In fact, I feel like this red, it makes him stand out and it makes him feel more like the main character even more. But the red is so kind of jarring against the much more gray and neutral tone background that I think it makes him come off. It makes him come off more like a psycho. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. Please take that into consideration. But God, I love his acting right here. His laugh right there. That's the scariest thing I've fucking seen from Jun. Like, that is, whoa. Like, every bit, like, I came into this with a lot of expectations, whether it's his singing, whether it's his dancing, whether it's, if it's even the theme and music video. I've always thought that Jun was a very artistic soul. I could definitely see that from him and the things he says, and also just the way he kind of carries himself. But his acting was the last thing I was expecting. This is really, it's really good. And then the instant switch. And that switch feels a little jarring because they added a little edit right here. They cut in right here. So right here they have this twisted Dutch angle, and then they cut to a level shot. See, as he's rising. So when he's crazy, the shot psycho, and then the shot immediately turns. That's what's called a Dutch angle when you move it like this, but then right back to just like the cinematic level-headed shot as he's got the stoic expression. Ooh, hold on. I did not notice that transition was also, once again, on that key. I don't know what note it is, but that the keys used in this song are awesome, but that especially with how heavy and serious and dramatic that kind of pause and key sound is, you would expect it to, I don't know, go into something else. I expected anything except this. Kind of ramping it up, going even harder, going crazier. I guess it really lives up to the title of the song. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. Listen, I don't completely get it. I don't completely get it. It's fantastic though. It's I would love to see some kind of an explanation or a breakdown from JUN. I mean, God, the dream is that every time a 17 member released a solo project, I could just do an interview and ask them, "Yo, so what's going on? What did you want to talk about? What was the point of this scene? What was the point of that scene?" But for the most part, that's a cool video. That's a cool video. Conceptual, a little unhinged, and I'm not complaining. JUN, he really sells this kind of a concept well, and I'm really glad he did it. The song, first listen, especially like the first half of the song, like listening to it the first time, I was thinking, it's all right. I don't know where I'm gonna land on it. It was maybe like an 8 out of 10, but that outro bridge, it really bumped it up to like a 9 for me. Honestly, what would make this a 10 out of 10 is like if this song was like maybe 30, 40 seconds longer. You know, I know songs are getting shorter these days, and so I'm not really complaining, but it's just, I do feel like there was so much more that he could have done with the song. Like the song could have been longer, but I totally respect his choice and decision to make it the length that he did. But I just wanted more. That's my only complaint. And hey, if that's the only complaint I have, that's a pretty damn good song and a pretty damn good video. So I'm gonna pass the question off to you guys. What do you guys think of JUN's Psycho? It was pretty crazy, right? And as a carrot, I personally think that this concept, one, suits him a lot, and two, it's kind of something I expected and kind of hoped for. And I want to ask other carrots as well. What did you think JUN would do for his solo? What were you expecting? What did you want to see from him? Did you expect this kind of a concept, this kind of a style? Please let me know in the comments down below. And with that, I'm going to wrap up my video here. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Hope you enjoyed my reaction and review to JUN's Psycho. If you enjoyed it, let me know by hitting the like button down below, leaving a comment, jump in on the discussion. Let me know what you guys thought about JUN's Psycho and video. A lot of, of all the 17 members solos that I've seen, JUN's for me is on a very biased level, along with like Hoshi's, is probably my favorite. JUN, I would love to see more. I wish there was an album attached to this, although I felt that about like all the 17 solos. But in particular, I just love how artsy JUN went with it, and I just want more. But I want to know what you guys think. And of course, we're not comparing, but just of all the 17 solos, how did you guys think? I think it's another great entry into the solos they've been releasing. With that in mind, if you guys enjoyed this content, you want to see some more, consider visiting us over on our Patreon. Patreon is my exclusive fan site where I react to bonus content, and specifically regarding 17. As I mentioned at the top of the video, we're finishing up Season 2 of In the Soup this month, and we are checking out Going 17. We've been checking out since, I think, 2020, and so you can watch our Going 17 reactions. Thank you for supporting the channel. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily. You can always subscribe. Bam! We're going to have a subscribe button for you right here. Check out our other videos, and remember, have a wonderful day. Thank you.